Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. And in today's episode, we are going to be working a bit more on our office building. I've done some work since the last time we did this project. I think I talked a little bit about that in our shaders tour that we did last episode. I hope you guys enjoyed that, by the way. That was something a little bit different. But I finished up all of the main floors as far as getting them, structurally completed. And then this top floor here, this is going to be kind of our penthouse, our very top level. And I want to do something a little bit different up here to kind of cap off the building, if that makes any sense. So the floor design up here is going to be something different. We're not going to go with this kind of tiled floor because a lot of this is actually going to be outdoors. And then this is where my office, I think, will be as well. So I'll be on the very top floor. Maybe we'll have like a little swimming pool up here, maybe like a little outdoor garden, some of that kind of stuff. I think it'll be pretty cool. And I want to do some structural things up here as well. So that's kind of the plan. Let's grab our elytra. Lag, wow. Gotta love it. Okay, so. It almost didn't trigger. That lag. I'm pretty sure that's server lag kicking in. Anyway. So let's grab some sandstone, smooth sandstone, there we go. And then we need to figure out what we're going to do up there for a floor design. And it's going to be mostly outdoors. I know that much for sure. So maybe what we'll do, I don't want to do this kind of tiled floor design. I don't think that'll look very good. I also need to do something here, but I'll worry about that later. Maybe we'll go different types of wood. That could be kind of cool. Let's take this guy with us. And let's see. What we can work out up here. I think we'll go with maybe something like here. I want to kind of lay out some stuff as well. Because I'm thinking the actual office part, maybe we'll kick that out another block. We'll go here. Like this. Because as I said, I'm going to have my office up on this floor as well. So we are going to have some structural elements. That actually needs to go there. There we go. And then let's maybe build these up 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that gives us kind of this office space to work with. We could even push these back a little bit. Maybe. Potentially. That actually wouldn't necessarily be bad. Kick them back to like here or so. I mean, that gives us a lot more office space, obviously. And then there's a center right here. Maybe I like that better. I'm just kind of building off the cuff here, as I do. Let's maybe use some dark oak up here as a floor? Maybe? No? This transition I'm not really a fan of. Although we could certainly swap this out for something different if we so choose. I think that's too much of a contrast, though. Like, it looks good as the highlight block on the outside, but I think for the floor in here, it's just a bit much. So maybe we go. Let's make some oak stairs. That's not a crafting bench. Good job, self. Here we go. Let's make some oak slabs. And maybe what we'll do is we'll line the entire border here with oak slabs. Like so. Oh, come back. There we go. So we'll get this kind of nice little border type deal thing going. And these pillars will go up, ultimately. So we'll maybe do something like that. And then maybe we'll go... Maybe we'll just leave the one line. And then switch to spruce, perhaps? Let's take a look and see how that looks. If we do spruce here... Now, ultimately, as I said, there's going to be like a garden around here as well. So that's another thing to consider. So we would go to there. Spruce here. Spruce there. I'm just kind of trying to work this out in my head. I don't really have like a real plan at this point. I'm winging it. I'm winging it as I often do. Maybe we go there, like this. How does that look? That's not atrocious. Then maybe here we do the oak again? Maybe we make just kind of like this circular patterny thing. Like this. So we have these kind of oak boxes. Spruce. And then this becomes spruce. I think I would prefer it if this line were to come here. Like, if we're talking in terms of shape, we kind of want this to be one shape, right? It makes sense that way. So maybe we'll have this be oak. This guy can be oak right here. That guy can be spruce. That can be oak. So we get something kind of going like this. And you can see this design kind of forming here as we go, which I think works pretty well. Yeah, that'll do. And obviously these pillars will be raised up significantly. So actually I'm just going to plop a sandstone block on top of them so we can kind of tell where they're going to be. And then inside... we could go another line of spruce here. Another line of spruce here. And here. And maybe over here as well. And then here in the middle, we'll put oak again. How's that look? How's that look from up above? That is the question. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I think I would kind of prefer it if we had the spruce... one more. There we go. If we had this as oak, though. I think this line's a little bit too thick. So we're going to kind of split that up a little bit. Change that into oak as well. And then I think it'll be pretty good. Let's go make some more oak slabs. There we go. And we'll just do something like that. Yeah, that'll do. That will do. Okay. Now, we've got this kind of pillared shape kind of blocked off. And what I want to do is I want to have this kind of archway that comes across, and that's going to be a little bit hard to work out. So let's go ahead and let me make a chest real quick just to put right here. And let's just dump all of this stuff in there. And then actually, you know what? I need more sandstone. Wow. Man, that server lag is killing. Look at this. That's pretty bad. That's pretty terrible. It should not be like that, but whatever. It is what it is. It's fine. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can kind of work out the arch shape that I want here, and I'll be back with you in just a second. All right, guys, I am back. So this is kind of the arch shape that I'm going for here, and I think it works pretty well. I like it. So what I'm thinking is we'll have that same kind of arch coming across all three pillars, and then this little stairwell will kind of curve up back into the building. So, like, essentially, we'll do something kind of like this, right? And then here it will go up maybe one, and over, and then in. How does that look? That doesn't really have a curve to it, though. Maybe we'll bring that down a little bit. I'm just kind of trying to work this out. I'm thinking maybe here, here, here we go up, here we go up, and there we go in. Is that better? Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so we'll do something kind of like that right here. So this whole little bit would be stairs. Then we'd have that slab here, full block there, and, well, this would actually also be a full block, not a slab, but same shape, essentially. So we'll have, you know, a shape like this that essentially goes into the wall right here. And we can bring this around and across. And then this is the entrance to the office area. And then maybe over here we have the pool, and over here we have the garden. So I think that works. Also, we got a bacon sample from Iskall in our mailbox. I don't know if I actually opened it on camera, but let's test it out. How's that bacon? Delicious. Absolutely delicious. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and replicate this arch on these other pillars, and I'll come back to you in just a second. All right, guys, I am back. So we've got the arch done up here, which I think looks pretty good. I think this actually looks very good. I'm quite happy with it. And then I think what I'm going to do, but not in sandstone, I want my smooth sandstone. Here we go. Oh, you know what I just realized I did? I used regular sandstone here. I think I almost like the regular sandstone for this. Oh, I'm sorry, for this little part right here. I think I actually like the regular sandstone better, just because the rest of the archway is in regular sandstone, and the smooth sandstone looks a little bit out of place. Server, stop. My server's having a stroke. Anyway, so I think we're good. I think we'll go with that instead. I was originally going to do the smooth sandstone for those full blocks, but I think this is a bit better. Do I have any more smooth sandstone other than that 11? Yes, I do. Good. Okay. So I'm thinking what we'll do is here we'll draw kind of a frame across like that. And we'll do the same right here, maybe? Maybe move that down a block. We'll see in a minute if it would be better down a block. Let's see. How's that look? That looks pretty good. It's not bad. And then we'd probably draw another frame right here. like so. And that block just like straight up disappeared. I don't even know what happened there. Maybe we will move that down 1 block. Hard to say. Either way, there's some cool shapes happening here. I will say that much for sure. And I'm thinking here, we'll connect this up. Now, we might put a window here or something, but I'm just going to go ahead and connect that up for the time being. And I think that's got a pretty good feel to it overall. Like, I'm pretty good with that. Oh! Oh, no! Oh, feather falling. Whew, thank goodness for feather falling. Wow! Way to work, Elytra. That's amazing. My Elytra is so useful with all this server lag. It's awesome. Anyway, I think I'm going to take a little sleep. I'm going to see what more I can get done, and I'll come back to you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. So I was kind of tweaking the arches, and I decided that I'm going to leave this one without a frame. It just didn't look good. We'll have to kind of figure out how we're going to do the windows, because ultimately I want these to be really big glass window areas. So like this whole thing would be white stained glass, you know, something like this. And then here we'd have like a door that's also made of glass like this and kind of coming out like so. We do kind of one of those doors, which I think is a really cool effect. And we can do the same thing over here. Like this part I've got figured out. I know that I want to do this. The question is what to do with the front and the sides. I don't know that exactly yet. There we go. Let's just finish that off. We will definitely want to do something here. I just haven't decided yet what that something will be. But I know I want a garden, and I also know that I want a swimming pool. So I think we'll put the garden over here, maybe? Ooh, I'm off by 1. No, I'm not. Here we go. So we'll put like a little garden here. I wish this was a little bit brighter and not as dull and boring, but we'll do something like this. And I don't want it to grow any higher than that. Like I'm good with this right here. This seems good. And then what we'll do is maybe surround that with quartz stairs or something. That could be kind of cool. Now the problem is right here, this kind of runs directly into the garden. So now that I'm kind of looking at this, I'm not liking it as much. So let's do this instead. Let's tear this back up. And instead of having one garden, let's have a couple of them. Let's do maybe a garden over here and over here. Or maybe just one kind of right in this little area. Ooh, or we could do a garden on both sides that would be symmetrical. I'd have to go and get some grass, but I'm sure I could manage that. So we do something like this, and then right here, we'd have just like quartz stairs that kind of come across, and we could bone meal that a little bit, and you might even be able to see the garden from down below, just a little bit, possibly. It would be kind of close. It's such an ugly color, though. Like, I wish it wasn't as whatever. It is what it is. That's not bad, though. That's not bad. Have it right there. And then over here maybe is where we'll put the swimming pool. And I'm thinking for the swimming pool, we'd have like an area. How big would we want to make this? Probably here. would be kind of our limit. I'm thinking approximately here. We can put down some prismarine, which I think makes an awesome pool bottom. I think it works really well for that. And then we'll go quartz stairs like so, turn it, and do something like this. So this is kind of your entrance into the pool, and then this would be water. Over here, we'd have another garden over here. We could even have maybe two pools, potentially. Where does this... Is that lined up with this? Yes. Okay. So, lined up with this pillar, we do that. And then this. And I think I prefer that like so. I think I like it better like this. Yeah. That's good. Okay. Then we'll tear this part up and replace this with the prismarine as well. And that will give us our pools. So we'll have actually 2 pools up here and then a garden over here. Maybe I'll swap this out for something else. I'm not really loving the quartz right there. I'm thinking maybe we go sandstone? Maybe we even let a little bit of the dirt kind of shine, kind of show. So maybe we'll go sandstone like this. Yeah. That I like. I like that very much, in fact. We'll do that. That's not a bad look. That looks pretty good, in fact. So I need more grass. I need more whatever we're going to do here. Some sort of white stained glass something. And then I think we'll pretty much be done with this portion. Oh, and water. I need water as well, so I can fill in the pools. And I do not have even a single bucket. So let's make 2 buckets. Put on my elytra. Let's eat a little bit of food in case my elytra fails to activate. And let's see. The shopping district is over there, I think. Pretty sure it's over there. So, let's go. Oh, look at that. It actually worked. Phenomenal. Awesome. There we go. And let's just grab a bit of this water, because we're going to have to take that back with us. I'm just going to poach some grass from my own silk-touched shop. I think that'll be fine. I see no problem with me stealing from my own shop. So let me get that done, and I'm going to do some other stuff, and then I'll come right back to you. All right, guys, I am back. And look at this. Look at the way that this thing looks from a distance. Let's just see. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? That's a very interesting shape. We got that kind of arch that just kind of sticks up right there. And I think it's, I like it. It's very unique. It'll look much better when the glass and stuff is actually filled in. And we'll probably have to do some sort of highlight of some sort just to make it a little bit better. But all in all, it actually looks pretty good. It may even... No, I think it's good. It's pretty close to what I was envisioning. We may make like a tower that kind of goes up on top of it a little bit. Just a spire, basically, to make it a bit taller just in one spot. But overall, I think it's great. I think it works. And there we have a ghost block. Come to me, ghost. Oh, my inventory is so full that I can't even pick up the ghost block. There we go. Also, by the way, these are the other people who are online at the moment. Rendog, TFC, Exuma, Impulse, and False's camera account. So, yeah, that's who we're playing with right now, in case you were curious. Let's just go ahead and bone meal that as well. There we go. So that gives us our second little garden up here. And then we'll take our water buckets and make an infinite water source. And then we should be able to fill that in pretty easily. There we go. So there's one pool. Oh, that's right. I still have my elytra on. Take those off. There we go. I was like, why am I bouncing? Here we go. Oh, there. There we go. So we've got 2 swimming pools on top of our little office building-y thing. We still have some work we need to do over here and some work we need to do here. But it's not too bad. It's not terrible. And it looks pretty good, I think. We'll have to figure out kind of what sort of a design shape thing we want to do right here. Which I have not yet done. I don't know. So, maybe what we could do, this could be kind of interesting. What if we were to take a single line? I don't know about that, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe that's not a good idea. This we need to do, though. We need to... Let's cap that off. Do I have stairs? I do. Here we go. Okay, so we'll put a torch here and here. We'll put you right there. And then up here, we'll put those guys. And then I'm thinking maybe we will put like steps right here. Just to kind of show that there's that little bit of a curve as you're coming down these stairs. I think that's better. Yeah. So that's kind of our stairwell that goes down. Not too bad, not too bad. We've got our arches. This looks good. I just need to figure out how I'm going to do these textures. And the reason that I'm kind of debating on this a little bit is because when it comes to glass panes are a little funky in that they don't connect to stairs. So like this guy right here, I suppose what we could do is something like this. But even then, it still doesn't connect the way it should, or the way that you would expect it to. What I would love to do is just have this whole thing be glass panes all the way across, but it doesn't connect properly to these stairs, which makes me a little sad. One thing we could maybe do to remedy that, I suppose, would be to take a full sandstone block right here and just do that. But that's going to get really weird, especially once we get up into slab territory as well. So, I don't know how I feel about that either. Come on, get up there. You can do it. There we go. And then I need to figure out what else I'm going to do to kind of add interest to the front. Because the front, if it's just all one material or 2 materials, it's still going to look pretty boring. So we'll have to do something about that as well. One thing we could maybe do, what if we were to take these kind of out a little bit more? Like, actually, where's regular sandstone? There we go. What if we were to kind of bring these out like this? And then down. Or maybe here it would be a slab instead. Like that? Oh, would it be a slab? I feel like it would be a slab there. So like this would be a slab. And that would be a slab. And then this would be a stair, maybe? I'm just kind of playing with the shape a little bit. That would be a slab, a stair. That's very straight, though. That's very straight, and I don't want it that straight. I want it kind of angled. Kind of to come down. Although it's hard to get that kind of gradual slope right here, isn't it? Maybe what we could do is kind of kick this out one more. I'm just kind of I'm freewheeling here, guys. I'm making it up as I go, as I often do. There we go. Try that maybe. How's that look? Yeah, that's not bad. That gives us that kind of slope angle shape. And then here, we'd have regular sandstone again. And then that would kind of come out and extend around. And we could do that with these. I actually like that quite a lot. That's not bad. It's going to be a little weird right here, though. Because we'll have this kind of area. And I'd want it to match up with the pillars. I think we could make that work, though. I think it's fine. If nothing else, I could just kind of slightly decrease the pool size just a little bit. I think that would be fine. Oh, not you. You go there, right? Yes. Okay, good. So we do that, and then it was a stair here and sandstone going across, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Oh, we're doing things. We're accomplishing things. Okay, let me mirror that on the other side. I'll come back to you in just a sec. All right, guys, I am back, and that's the shape we end up with when we do it. When we do the little things that kind of kick out there. And I think that's pretty cool. I'd like to get a little bit higher of a vantage point if I can. That's not bad. How's that going to look when we're flying from somewhere else? That is the question. Or when we look at it from, like, way over here. That actually looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. It's framed out. I mean, it obviously needs some filling in and things like that, but I haven't yet decided how exactly I want to do that. One option might be to put like glass panes behind. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But overall, I think that looks pretty good. And I also think that I am out of time for this episode, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.